Hollywood. Welcome, everyone. This is the world premiere of Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Moments ago here, Jason Statham arrived, and did he ever arrive in style? Wow. You can see the fans are going crazy. That's a lot of pressure pulling down Hollywood Boulevard in that car. I feel a little nervous about that, but he is too cool for school, as he always is. Looking amazing, as we always expect from Jason Statham. And then, guess who arrived next? Oh yes, The Rock. A little bit of different style than Jason's style, as we know this from Hobbs and Shaw. They do things a little bit differently. And I gave Jason props for arriving and driving that car, but look at this. I think I want to take that thing for a spin. Oh my gosh. Now, let me tell you, the fans went crazy. What an entrance that was. Hey guys, I am Nikki Novak for Fandango and Universal Pictures. Welcome to our live stream. We are so excited. We're gonna have so much fun. This is going to be the hottest, literally the hottest, but the hottest carpet of the summer in the most highly anticipated movie. And I have a co-host today. I am joined, Roman, how are you doing there?
Yes, hello, my name's Roman Kemp. I'm gonna be looking after things as well. Now, it's a little bit different how we've done things here today. Now, obviously someone had to be representing the British side of the movie, the Shaw side.
Would that be me?
And the accent just gives it away a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
One question I do have to ask is who's organising parking tickets for Jason Statham? Surely he can't just leave his car in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard.
Listen, I'd be happy to take care of it for him. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it for a spin or two, and I'll just pick him up later. That would be fine with me. But I think I'd kind of like to drive The Rock's vehicle. What would you choose?
Do you know what? I think both of them, you know, they represent each other quite nicely. I think in size as well. I mean, it is actually
really.
Yeah. They just needed a car that Dwayne could actually fit into, and unfortunately, a McLaren wouldn't do this time, so they had to get a massive truck.
That's a good point.
But listen,
a good point.
Everyone is so excited here today, Nikki, and rightly so as well. Everyone on the Shaw side as well, looking good, looking prim and proper. We've got Big Ben, we've got Westminster Abbey.
Yes,
it's looking good.
You do on your end. Well, you know, on my end, we're representing Samoa here. And, you know, people might be a little bit confused why we're sort of on two different sides, why we're not together, seeing as we're co-hosting. I thought at first it was because you didn't like me. But you guys have a look. Just moments ago, we took you on a little tour of the carpet so you can get the lay of the land. Check it out.
So here we are. This is where our guests will arrive, right on the. I mean, we can't call it a carpet because I mean, what is it? It's not. It's not
usually,
red.
yeah. Usually we call it a red carpet. In this case, let's call it a road carpet.
Okay, it's a road carpet. Yeah, it's a road carpet. This is where our guests will arrive. They'll have a little bit of a chat with all the media here, and then something's going to happen that I don't know has ever happened before. The carpet has been split into two. Now, Hobbs and Shaw, two very different guys.
Yes.
And that's what's been represented, two garages. And we're each going to be representing one another.
Yes. Can you guess which side I'm doing? The Hobbs side, American accent, dead giveaway.
Yeah, exactly.
And you are taking the Shaw side.
I'm taking the Shaw side. I mean, mainly, I think it was because they couldn't have two Romans in one garage.
That's very good. There are two Romans going to be here on the carpet today. Roman Kemp, my lovely co-host, and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to see him today.
Right, so I think, why don't you take the lead? Why don't you show them the Hobbs garage?
Shall I?
Go for it.
It's been lovely seeing you. You look dashing.
We're not going to see each other again.
That's right.
Well, when?
The sequel.
That's it.
The sequel.
That's it, the sequel.
All right, guys, we are going down to, like we said, the Hobbs garage. This is where we keep it real. We have a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a little bit more fun than on the Shaw side, just saying. Yes, right here, we have fabulous fans. Can I hear it from you fans? Scream if you love The Rock. He's going to be right here. here. And then he's gonna pick things up along here, as are all the rest of the stars on the Hobbs side. And they're gonna do, you know, the glam cam, boom, boom, boom. You know how they pose a lot better than I just did. And we're gonna take you down and show you some of the cool vehicles that we have here. We have this truck. We keep it very real, like I said. We have a lot of fun on this side of the carpet. No champagne on this side, just a big old can of whoop ass. All right, Roman, are you ready to take it from here? Are you ready with the Shaw tour?
Okay, so the Hobbs side, it's nice. You've got big cars, big trucks, it looks cool. However, we do have actual champagne, and we do have Big Ben, and we do have Westminster Abbey, which is where royalty gets married. Our guests, they will arrive right here. They will be having a chat with us, all the big names. We'll be having a little bit of a banter, and then we've got our lovely fan pit here are going to be making so much noise for whoever they love the most. And then as our guests make their way straight down the road, they will hit, just like that Hobbs side, the beauty shot. Although this side, I'm sure, be a lot of three-piece suits, very prim and proper, looking good, trying not to sweat too much because it's so hot. And then they're going to make their way down to the best thing ever, the pièce de résistance, an actual McLaren parked in the middle of the road. Can you believe it? Only in a Fast franchise would there be that car right here. Tonight is going to be absolutely amazing, but one thing is for sure, by the end of it all, I want to be inside that.
And what a way to kick things off. I am here with Roman Reigns. It is so good to see you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You've been having such a moment. You had a great moment at the ESPYs. What does it feel like? How many Hollywood movie premieres have you been to before?
This is my first one. So it's you know, just to be a part of this project, to be a part of this film, you know, to really break it open for myself and to be the first time ever. I don't know if I can beat this. That's the hard part is, you know, I have to try to, you know, do better than this, and that's going to be tough.
Well, Hobbs Shaw, you're setting the bar really high. The Rock we know is your cousin. Yes. Did you have to audition?
You know what? He plays a fair game. And yes, I did. I went through the full process, and I think he wanted to see that I could earn it. And thank God I did, and thank God I did okay. And from there, once he saw that I was into it, my passion was there, he was all for me being on board. So it worked out pretty cool.
So I know David Leitch, the director, has said that you can sort of shape a character by the way they fight. How do you fight sort of in the WWE compared to in this film? Can you sort of compare the two? And what is your fighting style in Hobbs and Shaw?
You know, I try to mix, you know, the agility with the strength, and that's what I do in the ring. So that's pretty much what I did, and I incorporated a few moves from the wrestling world. So it's a pretty neat collaboration. It was so fun to work with those guys, David, Greg, you know, everybody that just has so much knowledge in building and telling a physical story. It was really cool.
So you performed the Civitao in this movie, and it is loud, it is wild. How wild was it on set? What did it feel like? And what was it like working with your cousin?
To be honest, it was one of the coolest performances I've ever had the pleasure of doing. It was so personal, and it was just, I think we all put our hearts out there, and it's funny because Cliff said it the whole week. Cliff Curtis, he said it. Let's train at a 12, that way the 10 is easy, and that night the 10 was easy, and we were all in together. And I think that passion, that love for our culture, it really shines through, and we're really excited for everybody to see it.
Well, we're excited to have you here. Welcome to your first Hollywood premiere. Great to see you. You can just hang out with me. I think we're going to toss it over to Roman. He has a very special guest.
Okay, so I'm joined by two fantastic people. I'm joined by Mr. David Leitch and Kelly McCormick. Guys, thank you so much, obviously, for chatting to us. David, I'm going to start with you, if you don't mind. I mean, directing something like this, where do you even begin?
That's a really good question. I mean, the Fast universe has done so many crazy, amazing set pieces, and they've exhausted a lot of plot lines. But we had two really strong characters and a great relationship between them that we were building on. And I think that when Kelly posed for me to maybe direct this project, we knew the core of it was Hobbs and Shaw, and that's what people loved loved their dynamic in the last movie, and we just tried to build on that.
And Kelly, coming to you, I mean, how do you differentiate between, obviously, everyone knows and loves the Fast and the Furious franchise. How do you make this